Check it out, guys. The crows made it out to the aviary. If you've seen the last video, I told you I was going to try to. It's not quite as warm as I thought it would be. I thought it would be -6, but it's -10 Celsius or about 12 Fahrenheit. But there's no wind at all, and the sun is out. It's not in the whole aviary there, but it's pretty good. It's pretty mild, so let's head in there and see how they're doing. There's Maple. She's doing some maintenance. It's been a long time since they've been outside, over a month. And I did some maintenance in here, you can see. All the snow was pretty deep in here. Haven't done anything. I made a nice little path there. Cherries at the bottom and peach is up there higher up. Yeah, they needed to get out here, get some air, you know. It's just been too cold up until now. That this is actually nothing. This, you know, you're watching, you're looking there thinking, oh, it looks really bad there, cold, and tons of snow. Well, there's lots of snow, but it's not that cold. And the birds aren't going to be out here all day. They just come out for a little while. And we got Pie and Spice inside. If you watched the last video, I said I was going to leave Pie in because, you know, he's been molting and his feathers were quite thin. You know? So we thought, no, we'll leave him in a nice warm living room there. I'll put the link to that video if you didn't see it, but lots of you did see that. And I thought I'd bring Pie out and maybe leave Maple in, because Maple showed some signs of molting, but she hasn't been showing any stress signs of being too cold, or she's been acting totally normal, and her feathers aren't too bad right now. So she's molting a bit. I'll show you, a feather just fell to the ground a little bit, but it's not too bad right now. So, but anyways, the pies are inside, and watch the other video if you want to see them. There's a little feather there that fell. Maple, hello Maple. Look, Peach is having a snow bath. Look at that, Peach is right in the snow, guys. Oh, he jumped up on the perch now. He likes it. He hasn't had a snow bath for over a month. So this is the first video of the year here, 2023. It's the first video of the birds being outside. And it's January, and for January up here, let me tell you, this is way above normal. If this was a normal January, like last January, it'd be -20 now at least, and 30 at night. Right now we're getting about -10 in the day, and -18 at night. That's about 0 Fahrenheit, -18 Celsius. So for up here, this is just beautiful. It's still chilly though. Like if you were to come here from California or something and just come out here, you'd say, oh, it's just terrible. Because you wouldn't be acclimatized to it, right? You're not used to that weather. But if you were here when it's really brutal and then you come to this, you'd be celebrating, you know. You'd be having a party. Let's go outside and have a cookout and some nice hot tea or cocoa. Like I said, I'm not going to leave them out here all day. They're just out for a little bit. I'm out with them, so if I start getting chilly, they're going in too. Even though they can handle it a lot more than I can, but they're not acclimatized to it, right? So these birds can live outside in this cold weather. That's not the issue. It's a food source. But these birds are not used to living outside, so that's why we keep them in too. We asked the wildlife rescue one time in Saskatoon, what did the crows do in winter? Like, we know they can't handle the cold. And she said, no, that's wrong. They can handle the cold. It's the food source. Food is scarce, right? So that's why they go south, a lot of them. Not all crows migrate. Some stay where they are, but in this area, they migrate. It's just big ravens around, and they're, you know, they're probably eating mice and stuff and roadkill, right? So we see when we're driving sometimes there's an animal in the ditch and the ravens are all over it. Even magpies I've seen. Like, magpies can handle this weather too. If they're acclimatized to it, they can be out here. So it's just amazing how animals are, right guys? Maple! Hello Maple! Maple's got a pretty good coat there, a lot of feathers. Some are starting to come off a little bit. Not like Pie, he was really molting a while ago. So that's why he's looking a lot better now. You've seen him in the last video, he doesn't look too bad. But I thought, no, I'm just not going to bring him out quite yet. Maybe next time. And I thought I'll leave Spice, his buddy, with him. Look at the frost on the Aviary here. We had quite the frost here the last few days. Even my security cameras were frosted over and I couldn't see through them. That's the first time since we've been here in a year and a half that I couldn't see totally through the security cameras. So I know that's the first frost that we've had like this. There's been frosts here, of course, but not like this. This is pretty thick. A lot of it has fallen off now, but everything was just covered in it, right? Power lines, everything gets covered, and if they're weak, sometimes they break. But so far our power has stayed maintained. We haven't had to worry about it. Let's go see Cherry. Cherry! He's getting worried. He thinks I'm coming to get him. No, I'm not going to get you. It's okay, Cherry. Cherry's the only bird we have that's not imprinted on us. And he's still skeptical of us, right? But he can't fly, so he would never leave the flock now. If he was to get out, he'd start hopping around, but he wouldn't go too far because his food is with us and his companionship with the other birds. When we open the little travel cage, the transport cage, he'll run. He's the first to run in there. He'll want to go back in the house. He'll say, I've had enough. He'll go in. And then Peach goes, and then Maple usually. So what do you think of this winter wonderland, guys? Bet some of you would like to be here for the weekend and you'd go sledding and ski, cross-country skiing, and you know, have some fun with that. But then you'd want to get back to your nice, warm, cozy climates. You know? Yeah, we're in the new year now. It's the first time the birds have been out. But this is the first few days now that we've been back here at the farm that it's been tolerable where you could do this. Look at that big snow pile. I shoveled this out about a couple hours ago, and just some room for, like, Cherry likes to run there and go to his perch. And I cleared the stump there, but I don't think anyone's going to go there. Maple's just hanging out there. Maple! You'll be going in pretty soon, Maple. We'll take you in, yeah. I have no gloves on. I'm tolerating it right now. It's not too bad. Believe me, guys, I wouldn't be out here if I was really cold. Like, if I was freezing, like, around Christmas, I wouldn't be out here. I could barely shovel at that time, it was so cold. And I'm supposedly used to this climate, right? Now look at that. Frosty roof. And we got a cozy fire going on there in the living room, and it warms that whole house. It's just beautiful. Yeah, we're gonna go in, Maple. We just wanted to give you a little bit of air. So guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I just wanted to show you the birds in the Aviary. And maybe next time you'll see the magpies here. But check the link below for the last video when I showed you the pies inside the cozy living room. So we'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Like usual, please subscribe and click that bell. See you.